Hello, everyone, and thanks for joining us. Today
Hello.
we're back with children's author Ed Morykwas. Hey, Ed, welcome back.
Thank you for having me, Sophia.
Thanks for joining us today, Ed. So, today I want to discuss marketing and reviews with you. So, let's talk a little bit about selling first. What are your selling platforms? And could you speak about the pros and cons of each for a little bit?
Sure. I'm mostly relying on social media to get the word out. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and LinkedIn. And I established accounts on each one of those. I connected with people. I followed people. I developed a little network. And then I post my ads on there. I tried to contact um, bloggers, children's book bloggers, and they're so busy and there's so many books out there that I really didn't get much response from them. And it's much easier to just go with what I already have, which is the social media. It's hard because if you're a first time author, the main thing is to just get noticed. And
Right.
the, even on Amazon, I was on the Amazon page this morning, and down at the bottom they say you might also like this one, that one, this one, that one. There's so many children's Christmas books out there. How do I get people to see mine?
Right.
And so that's the challenge. There's the creative part and there's the marketing part.
Right. It's a very saturated market.
It
So,
really is. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And now, in the regard of running ads, how much would you say is your roughly monthly ad spend and customer acquisition cost?
I am still collecting the data on that, but I would estimate I've been spending probably about $100 a month, which is not a huge budget, but I'm a first timer, so I'm watching to see what happens and whether it works.
Right, testing stages. They're great. And
Mm-hmm.
to talk a little bit about where your books are available, Barnes& and Noble, Better World Books, Amazon. Now, what platform do you find the best for actually selling copies?
Amazon by far, because that's what people are most familiar with. But this is good advice for all authors. There is a website called Ingram Spark, INGRAMSPARK, and they are a book distribution service. And because of Ingram Spark, I uploaded it to Ingram Spark. My book is available in 11 different countries. I mean, it just blows my mind. I can't believe that somebody in Italy or in Germany or in Australia has the opportunity to buy my book. And they're the ones that do all that distribution. The Amazon thing is a good deal for authors too, because Amazon processes the credit card transaction. They print the book on demand. They package it and they ship it to the customer. And if there's problems with the book, the customer can return it to Amazon and Amazon will make it right. I don't have to do any of that. Now, they do take a percentage. I think it's about 60% of the sale, but I'm still making money off of this. My work is simply the advertising and promotion.
Right, right. It really allows you to
Mm-hmm.
kind of take your business hands off and just
Mm-hmm.
be a creative.
Mm-hmm.
Now, which format of your books has made you the most sales? Hardback, paperback, audiobook?
I think paperback because that's the less expensive.
Hmm.
Although the audiobook is only 99 cents. But if you're going to buy the audiobook, you're also going to buy, a printed book for $9.99. And so I would say yes. Although people have shown me the hard copy. And Sophia, there's nothing more real than holding your own book in a hard copy because you just say a hardback book because you say this is a real book. This
Mm.
this book, my grandchildren will be able to read this book years into the future and go, we worked with our grandpa on making this book.
Well, especially with a children's book, is
Sure.
they get bent and they get chewed on, and that, when you're
Yep.
reading with a child on your lap, you want to open it and have the hardcover rest on your right and your left hand, where they're in
Absolutely.
the middle.
And
So,
also a Christmas book, because the
mhm.
Christmas books go into a box, and every year parents pull them back out. Let's read that book again. You liked it last year. Here we go.
Yeah, exactly. Now, Ed, I want to close with talking a little bit about PR. So, could you tell us how you got connected with a site like Prairie Reviews?
They contacted me, and I don't know how they found me, but when I got that email from them, I was absolutely thrilled. And I said, yes, I will work with you because whatever you need, this is great. And the other promotional thing I did that I wanted to mention was there's a site called Reedsy, Reedsy. That's where I found my illustrator. And it's almost like a matchmaking service in that I said, this is a children's book. It's a Christmas book. It's for ages 6 through 12. How do I find an illustrator? And they go, here's 5 illustrators that might be able to work with you. Here's samples of their illustration. And I picked out one that I really, really liked. She lives in London. I've never met her in person. I've only communicated by email, but she just has this lovely, dreamy style that fits the exact theme of my book. And I'm so thrilled every time I look at her pictures. But that was all through Reedsy. And I highly recommend it to your audience. That's a great website.
Well, Ed, thank you so much. That was wonderful insight on marketing.
Thank you.
That's all the time we have for today. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in to today's interview with children's author Ed Morykwas. Be sure to check out our website for more videos. Wishing you all a fulfilling and successful writing journey.